Cold opening. We're live. I always wonder, do I go live as soon as it says I'm live, or does it take a few seconds? I don't know, but here we are. Welcome to a Sweetcast live stream. Maybe you were watching on Thursday when I started to stream. I didn't go live actually. I just started the stream up and then I canceled it. If you were one of those people, I apologize. But here we are today to stream. So lots been going on. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff figured out, and I'm going to share some of it with you. Some of it, like you have this desire to keep wraps on things because I don't know, like you got to release it at the correct time, and then other things. It's like, why am I keeping this quiet? Like I can share this or that. You know, they're not huge things, but you know, we gotta do it. So anyway, so I'm going to share a few things, minor things, not a big deal, but it should be fun. Anyway, hello to everybody here. The Canuck is here. Hey, sweet. Hello. Or Clint. They're synonymous right now. That's okay. Paul Riley's here. Hello. Ted Lehman is here. Forgiveness in CG. Thank goodness. What IP? I don't even know what that means, but what IP? There's several things, I guess. I don't know. What's up, Clint? Hello, K Manifesto. Darren is here. Hello. Skits is here. Hello. We have Arnold. This is the quickest people are coming in. Rolf says, hello, Mormons. Hello there. CG for the win. Yes, of course. Almost tired of winning, I think, is what it comes down to. All right. So I invited some people. We'll see what happens. This is going to be pretty low key, nothing crazy, but I figured I'd share some updates. First off, I have made plans, my best plans, and I need to just pull the trigger on doing some Instagram stuff. So okay, so first off, if you're making YouTube, you have to be disciplined. If you're making YouTube videos, it comes down to deciding what time of day you're going to make your video and you stick to it. And if you don't do that, you're going to end up like how I've been the past 3 weeks with posting videos extremely sporadically, and it just gets to be a mess. So I know for a fact that with the Instagram, my goal on Instagram is just to be making videos. It's a different format. You're not doing the 10-minute videos. YouTube loves 10-minute videos, and so you kind of have to have enough content for you to have a 10-minute opinion, you know, your 10-minute take on something. But on Instagram, it's a totally different format, from my research anyway. So we'll see if it works, but it's more I think like supplemental to the YouTube. It's more of behind the scenes stuff, little things that come up that you wouldn't be making videos on. So I'm gonna try that a little bit. I'd say everybody follow me on Instagram, but it's gonna be an experiment. I'm just doing video, and we will see what happens. But I think it's time that I start. I at least try it. If it's terrible, I'll just get rid of it. It doesn't matter. I'll just stop doing it. But we'll find out. So there's that. All right. Sorry, 16 people here. Very cool. A few things. So we talked a little bit about getting custom tape, branding, custom tape, and the big stumbling block was buying one of the tape dispensers. And I found a solution for that. You don't have to buy expensive tape dispensers. You can get cheap ones. They're just not as cool. So I don't know. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to get some branded tape. I got some designs and should be cool. Speaking of cool, Eric Weathers is here. Eric, how's it going?
It's going. How are you, Clint? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I'm doing well. I gotta say, I think, have you posted it publicly? That page you did with the flying monkey, flying gorilla,
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Thanks, man.
Cool, man.
No, it's not public. It can be, but it hasn't been yet.
I couldn't remember if you posted it. I knew you'd posted it in the DM room, but I didn't know if it was out there. But I maybe outed it. But it's so cool. Great page.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Thank you. I put a lot of work into that one. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about it. Like I'm finally at that point in the story where Like there's been some action, but not like this. This is like the Michael Bay, insane scene in the movie where the Ninja Turtle, I don't know, whatever. It's the flying monkeys ripping apart these ships that I think have been seen publicly. They're ripping apart these ships, and Dorothy is going to get pulled from one, and then I don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be epic. It's going to be truly epic, and I can't wait.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Just I don't know. So well, yeah, seeing the line art it's just cool because I'm like, wow, I didn't even. I don't know. You have improved so much. Not just that, but it's like it's just legit. Like I don't know. It makes me proud. It's like we're turning out professional stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? You get that
Yeah.
moment, look at it, and you're like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's just great.
That's the thing. Like I with Battle Brick Road, I feel like I'm finally at that point where I don't hate everything I draw. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is actually like really good stuff. Like I'm satisfied with it. So
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm always pushing. So even hopefully books 2, 3, 4 we're gonna ratchet it up even more and more. So that's
Yeah.
the hope. That's the dream.
No, that's cool. Super chat here. Conversation is broken out in the last 5 seconds.
Oh.
Deltaverse Comics for $1.99. Thank you. Says Clint looks like a this is the aughts, right? Double O's new metal band rapper, like Fred Durst. Is that I look like Fred Durst with nowhere near as much of the money. Yeah,
Just one
okay.
of those days.
New metal band roadie. Okay. Yeah, I just want to break stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I haven't heard that one yet. Very cool. So tape, Brandon tape. Have you ever considered doing your own stuff? Like
Yeah.
Ethan's doing the Brandon tape. Did you get into that? Have you?
No,
Do
not
it?
this time around. I feel like that's like you got to be at 90K to consider that one.
Yeah. So it turns out it's not. It's the tape's really not that expensive. Like as far as tape goes, it's the tape dispenser. But I found on eBay they have manual ones that you just pull the tape out with your hand, and anyway, I looked at reviews and stuff, and people are like, "Oh, this is great." So I might actually do it. I buy a really cheap tape dispenser, and then I can do.
I've seen the tape from one printer, and that was where I got my postcards. That was uprinting.com.
Yeah.
That's where I found, and I just felt like I could just get plastic tape for so much. And the other thing is, I don't know what I want my publishing imprint to be.
You still don't even have a name for it, really.
No, I mean, I could maybe still do Flying Fortress Studios, but I don't really want to.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get that. If I was reconsidering it, I mean, to me, I'm inseparable from the whole sweet cast thing, and so I just you guys got to lean into it, which is fun, but I don't know if you're. I think it's worth taking some time and deciding what you want to do, going forward for sure. But this is here's a concept here for some tape. So what this is it's a 6-inch strip, and it would repeat indefinitely.
Yeah.
For many feet.
You know what's funny is like you wouldn't even first of all, I like the halftone and the 8-bit thing you got going on there.
Nice. Thank you.
Just you doing candy stripe tape is all you would need.
Yeah, I thought about this, and I thought, so I've been playing a bit with it. First off, okay, the story behind these little sprites, I just learned that's what they're called. I wanted 8-bit candy, and I was trying to find somebody that could do it, and Kyung Lee is great at it. I didn't know that, but
he's a man of many talents.
It's impressive, and it was just the process. It was like, hey, I contacted him, I need these, and he sent me some drawings like a few hours later, and then he sent me the sprites like maybe a couple hours after that. So he just it's quick turnaround. They look way better than I was expecting.
They look like they need to be animated and like bouncing. They have that little idle animation to them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is one of those things. So the goal is, so with these sprites, I was planning on channel memberships. So I've got to do it because I can. I've been approved to do it, and this is kind of what I've been waiting on. So I want to do a channel membership, nothing crazy, but for people that want to join, they can support the channel, and then as you are on there for so many months, it changes each month as to which piece of candy, and then you have like the
Perfect.
whatever the ultimate one is. So yeah, I think this is what I want to do is lean into the candy and we'll go into like the 8-bit kind of thing. So the tape, I wasn't sure. I did a couple different versions, but I don't know. I did it without the stripe and it was just white and it seemed
Nah,
plain
there's
to
no good.
me. Yeah, the stripe and then the whole halftone pattern I thought was pretty cool. But do you think without, do you think like this is better?
I think like my first question is that the template?
This is just one I slapped together.
So
That makes sense.
you don't know what how long you can make it.
That's a good question. No, I don't.
So like
They
how long the artwork would be. I assume,
right.
there needs to be some sort of
It
limit
definitely
to the length of it.
repeats. Yeah, it definitely it's something that repeats. I know the width. This is the correct width, and then I just went with 6 inches.
Okay.
So,
'Cause I think it would be
yeah,
like I like the candy stripe idea with Sweet Comics. Maybe it would look cooler if there were like 3 or 4 stripes in between each logo. And I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas out.
yeah. So there's not a logo every 6 inches.
Yeah.
It'd be fewer. That's a good question. I could. I'm gonna look into all this stuff. This is my week to like buy because I've got to buy tape,
Yeah.
and tape gets expensive, and so that's why I thought if I do this, I can have it branded, the one-time cost of the dispenser, and then after that, tape is much less expensive. So that's I don't know. That's kind of the goal. I haven't purchased anything yet, but I just thought if I can use these little sprites, I want to do a website and how incorporate the sprites just so it's again part of the branding, sort of the 8-bit candy look, I think is where I want to go.
Now, why not an 8-bit peppermint?
Um, well, again, so for the channel membership,
There will be.
well, this would be the
Oh, okay.
peppermint one, I guess, because the logos is it's that's the peppermint. These are like the backup singers. That's how I pictured it.
Here's another idea.
Yeah.
Like you could have it to where now I may be not understanding YouTube channel memberships as much as like I don't know if they're exactly like Twitch subscribers, but you can have different tiers of member. Can you have like a $5 member, a $10 member?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Because I think it would be neat if your member badge was the basic peppermint. But if you were to go to level 2, it would be as if that peppermint leveled up in an RPG. Same with level 3. So like it gets more epic as
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
Like,
So like the weapon of
right.
of your warrior gets more and more badass the higher level you get.
Yeah. That would be really cool. I think I don't know. I could do it. The only problem, this isn't a problem really, but the stipulation is I have to come up with things like what you get. And I tried doing experimenting like hey, you get a chance and we do like a drawing once a month or something. You cannot sell chances. Like you can't, it's not entered to win stuff. It's like you join the channel membership, you get this. So that's the only thing is I need to think of what you get. I can do like just at the basic level, members only videos or members only live streams.
Yeah.
So that's a component, but I don't know. I'd have to figure out exactly what I want to do with it.
Yeah.
But you get the idea.
I do.
Where I'm going.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think it'll be cool. Another super chat here. Deltaverse Comics for $1.99. Thanks. Says, yep, go with candy stripe and your candy logo. So no sprites. Is that what I'm getting? You guys, this is why I show this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think the sprites are great, but they don't necessarily fit your brand. The peppermint is the brand.
Yeah.
Because that's all we've seen. The peppermint flies in, and then there's the little antenna logo. Like that feels better.
Yeah.
Right there,
And
what
then
you just did.
And then it would repeat, so it'd look like a candy cane, basically. Every wrapping paper, they'd stand out big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know, I could go with that. And again, the sprites, the tape was just, how can I incorporate these sprites into everything? But they'll be on, I'm going to do a website, they'll be on the website. There'll be channel membership stuff. There's tons of
another option, if you don't do the tape, would be to just do more die cut stickers, but smaller, and have that be the tape that closes your bag on the comics that you make.
Yeah, I thought about doing that too. That's definitely an option.
Because I did that years and years ago, and those vinyl stickers peel and restick pretty effectively.
Yeah,
it's not like a piece of Scotch tape that you tear and then the flap doesn't close anymore.
Yeah,
because you tried to open it and it got weird.
Yeah. No, they're yeah. I don't know. One way or the other, I still have to buy tape. So then it's the question of, do I just get the branded tape, or
absolutely?
Yeah,
it's one of those things. It's like, how do we want to improve the experience for the person getting the package in the mail?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that, to me, packaging is a big deal. Like even on a crowdfunding campaign, just like the tier itself, making it look nice. It's like, my kids, your experience this, and hello, Charlie, by the way.
Hello. How's everything going tonight, fellas?
Very good. We're talking tape. This is really interesting.
How do you make the package more interesting? Your sweet comics include actual candy.
I've thought about that too. Yep. It would be easy enough to add peppermint. Like everyone gets one peppermint in their thing. I ordered, what is it, photography supplies for my wife, and their thing was they gave you a lemon head in anything you ordered, and that was I don't know, it's an interesting branding thing. But packaging, have you guys noticed for kids, it seems like they've doubled down. Hatchimals, are you guys familiar with those? Your kids into those?
Yeah.
Familiar with them, but my kids are only into video games.
Only into
video games and Nerf guns and Legos. Those are the three.
Do you not have any girls, Eric? You only have boys?
No, I don't. I just have two boys.
Okay, yeah. They're definitely, it's a girl toy, I think, anyway. I don't know if they have boy versions.
There's probably monster versions, right?
There could be. Yeah. But they're that's the whole thing I'm finding. Like their toys are all about, you get them in the package, and then within the package, the toy itself is basically a package, and it's opening it. It's all about like the fun of opening it. There's something psychological to it. It's fun, and so I don't know. I want to try and up my package game.
You could include candy and drugs. So there you go.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah, that's right. The kids get the candy, and mommy and daddy get some ecstasy and cocaine, and give the kids a little tussin, make it an early night for the kids, and then mommy and daddy go out and get fully raved on.
And there's a comic in there somewhere. So you have to dig down to find it. But it'll be in there somewhere.
And you lick page 42 for the mescaline, and then the trip really begins into Battle Brick Road land.
Yeah, that's right. It'd be like the magical mushroom, but
oh yeah, the magical
Alice in Wonderland.
That red and white mushroom is Amanita muscariat, right? And it's in all the video games. It is the most trippiest mushroom in the world, I think. It's either poison or you trip your face off. So if you don't die, then congratulations.
I watched the documentary about it once. I don't know why. I'm just curious.
By documentary, do you mean a Joe Rogan experience?
Any given yeah. No, it was like, I can't remember. It might have been like a Vice documentary or something. You know when Vice used to do really interesting stuff? A few years ago. It was like, I think it was one of those. But yeah, I didn't know they actually had mushrooms that looked like that. I thought they were cartoon mushrooms, but they exist.
That's as real as possible. And this is it? I don't know how much this is conjecture. I mean, it's all conjecture, but it's the red and white mushroom is directly linked to Christ and Christmas and Santa Claus. That's why all the red and white. And it was I don't know, some of the ideas of the oldest paintings from the church had Christ with the mushrooms. Has anybody ever heard that kind of crazy stuff?
I've never heard this.
Yeah, I think that was.
It's just proof that weirdos have always been weird and doing shrooms.
That's right. That's right. Like, even the goats want to frolic and play on some happy mushrooms.
Yeah.
And if you do ever do a drug, not that I would ever recommend anyone do drugs, but if you do the drugs, the magic mushrooms they're just happy. It's just happiness. If you could get past the taste,
Oh gosh.
then it's worth it. Don't make tea or cookies or something, and by all means, have at it. There's a happy time, and find a nice field and frolic and play.
Yeah.
There's a nice family show we got going here.
You heard it from Charlie. Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids.
Definitely, and he will not. Sweetcast does not a reference to drugs. He will sell you. Clint will not sell you drugs. They will not be included in any comics or contraband. He will only send you guns.
Guns, yes. Yeah. Yeah, everything else you can do on your own time. That's fine with me. All right, so there's the tape. That's the first one out. Anyway, so we'll see. I'm still thinking about it, but I kind of have to decide because I'm afraid of the government taking the money. So I'm trying to spend it. I will ask Charlie what he's doing. What I want to do is pay the printer ahead of time.
So here's the deal, Clint.
Yeah.
You have a tax guy, right?
I have a brother-in-law that's an accountant.
Okay. Nice. An accountant. All right. Well, I just talked to my tax guy, and he said that if you have money that is earmarked for expenses that you're going to spend the next year, you can actually move it into the next year and not have to spend it down this year.
Really?
And not get taxed on it. Yeah.
Is there a form for that? Maybe
I'm waiting to hear back on the ins and outs, but yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be great. Everyone wants to know, Charlie, what are you doing? It sounds.
I'm sorry, you can hear that. What do we have any guesses?
We have theories. Are you wallpapering? Someone says you're remodeling, or
it's wrapping presents. It's Christmas.
Wrapping presents. That could be it too. What is it, Charlie?
I'm cutting up the bodies after the several murders, the pre-Christmas murders. We're gonna chop them down small enough so that the pigs can eat them, so there's no evidence. And then, yes, I will wallpaper over the last of the remains and just put them in the walls for the next lucky
teeth.
Are you also going to wrap up some of the remains into gift packages? Because then we're all right.
And the teeth will be worn as beautiful New Year's necklaces at the New Year's party. And in the meantime, I'm actually, because I am so pressed for time right this week, I am cutting up the boxes for recycling.
Oh, yeah.
It's the least interesting things on earth of all time. I mean, to recycle, how many jobs goes along with recycling? I mean, and it all goes to the same stupid garbage plant. Does everybody know that?
I know. But you look into it, and it's one of those things. The more I learned about, here's another one. Grass-fed beef.
Yeah.
It's guys, it's not that big of a deal. There's so many things like this where it's like you want to feel good, and so we adopt this new way to do things. Yeah, and it's like we'll just continue it out of, I don't know, to everyone feels good. I don't know. I don't understand it, but yeah, it all goes to the same place.
Just another fairy tale we're telling ourselves, like your vote counts and your recycling helps the world. It's all nonsense.
Yeah.
If anyone in the audience is under 30, it's all gibberish. Everything that anybody talks about, except for comic books. The total flight of fancy of comic books. That's real. It's fun. It's great. It's a way to not waste your time thinking about something stupid like blood diamonds or recycling, whatever nonsense people are filling their heads with.
Blood-free diamonds.
I have a bone to pick with the recycling industry.
Yeah.
They want you to wash out all of your things, right? Wash out your peanut butter jar, and they have. Okay, first of all, nobody does it. Second of all, because nobody does it, me not washing out that peanut butter jar is giving somebody a job. So I feel like I'm actually bettering things because they have to go and clean everything.
And instead of cleaning it, they'll just throw it. They're going to put it in the landfill.
It just goes in the landfill. You're right. It doesn't.
They're like, it just doesn't. You're like, it's just not worth. It's already not worth the process to recycle it. So adding the peanut butter is just, I mean, same with pizza boxes with the grease. No greasy pizza boxes.
Yeah, and you know how it's fake is some places don't care if you throw the pizza box in there or not. So there's different rules for different trash companies. We have like 4 trash companies in this town, and they're like some of them are fine with pizza boxes.
4 trash. We have a trash monopoly around here, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Is it now around here the trash stuff? It's all sort of associated with I'm in sanitation. Get it, get in the back of the truck, get in sanitation. Right. By you, is it the Mormon mafia? Are there any Italians out there or Russians running some mafia? Who does it?
There is. I've heard rumors of a mafia that's out here. I don't know who runs it. I don't think it's ethnically related.
It's just anybody that wants in.
I don't know. I'm not sure who runs. I've just heard like there's certain restaurants. I don't want to spread rumors if they're not true, but there's certain restaurants. If you go to them, they're run by the local mafia. So I don't know. I have no idea how true that is.
Clint, if I've ever said anything more honestly, don't go online and spread rumors about local mafia figures.
Because even if there's bound to be one, right? Some mafia ring, and if I call them out, they will find me. It'll be 3 guys in Salt Lake City that are like, "Hey, man,"
the guy with half-eaten jars of peanut butter.
That's how it could go. Yeah. I don't even remember where we were going with that.
Something to do about something with tape.
All right.
Candy bars.
Okay, let me go over. Oh yeah. Let me go over what else is new. Charlie, I'm going to mute you for a minute, okay? Because that is getting distracting.
Sure thing.
No offense. Okay. All right. So next thing, the future of Sweet Comics is alternate comics. So the way I picture this really is just, I have my own thing. I'm making comics, and at the same time, I don't know. Like, it's not really a full comics publisher. I think of it as it really is, but it's not. It's just me publishing my own stuff. So with Alterna, this is going to be great. This means that I'm closing. I said this in my video today. This campaign is closing at the end of the year, and that's because this will be coming out through Alterna in January. It'll be shipping, so you can actually order it now. If you'd like to, you can pre-order it. They ship out in January. You can get the Alterna #1. This is not the same thing as Downcast #1. This is basically half of Downcast #1. 26 pages, issue #1. And then the goal here is that every other month, assuming that nothing crazy happens, worldwide pandemic, I don't know what else could happen, a mushroom infestation, who knows what could happen. Assuming everything goes smoothly, every other month you get a new issue of Downcast. If you like the trade paperback version, then I will continue to publish those. That's the plan. So Downcast #3, the trade, it's going to be longer. We're going to have more story in it. I'm moving more toward a trade, but it's also going to have backup stories in it that don't come out in the Alterna version. So you get something special. They sit up on your shelf. They're unique. And so if you want to back the campaign, that's fantastic. If you want to get the Alterna copies, this is a great way to get the story for an extremely affordable price. So that's my spiel. The link's in the description if you want to pre-order these. They're only $1.99, so I suggest check out, add more to your shopping cart. That is extremely affordable. So check out what there is. And also with this, we have the blank. I see here variant cover. The variant cover is the blank sketch variant. You could get a blank sketch variant. I don't know what Eric's time is like, but you could even ask Eric to draw on it. He could draw anything.
Why not?
The price is right. Yeah. So that's the plan. So for Downcast, this campaign's closing at the end of the year. I'm practically out of books anyway, so it's all good.
I have some.
You have some. I have some, but I don't know. I don't know. I could hang on to them because I'm sure the day will come that I'm going to go to conventions and start selling things, or I'll throw them on eBay. That works too. But yeah, so that's the plan. Eric's, your books will go up in price significantly. We'll say that.
My books?
Yeah, the one
your comps. You mean the ones
comps?
that I own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So then I won't sell them yet.
Yeah, hang on to them, or sell them. Whatever comes up. Anyway, so that's the next thing. Downcast. This is closing. This will be coming out. You can already order them now. They will ship out starting in January, and then we're back to our regularly scheduled program, basically. So Fatal's still up and going, and Downcast 3 with the new stories, it'll be a little bit longer, and I'm really excited about it. It was the most fun. It was so fun to write, and we're already 20 pages into it. So it's going along well. I'll launch that when it's finished, and then we'll ship it out immediately, and then we'll move on. The idea is we're just going to keep it going so we can have these monthly issues coming out. All right, here we go. Charlie, what do you have to say about that?
I'm freezing. I'm outside right now.
He's still recycling. He's out there sorting.
You're gonna have Downcast 3 shipped before I'm done cutting these fucking boxes up.
That could be the case, yeah.
I'm outside in 30 degrees in a short sleeve shirt and boxer shorts. It's not. Oh God! I just came in and there's more boxes on the steps. God damn it.
They're endless. It's I don't know. It was getting really cold, but now today was actually warm here. It's kind of nice. Is it warm there? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, nice.
Goodness, Charlie.
Those bodies, he's dragging the bodies.
Oh, there's a tooth. That's gonna make a nice necklace.
Gross. So Fatal's on Indiegogo still. We're funding this thing. I'm going to talk to my tax man about this plan to earmark funds for the printer. I can prepay for postage though, and I have a pretty good idea of what's going to cost, so that's helpful. But yeah. So that's what's going on. I feel like it's an awful lot, and there's more too. But this is basically what I have to show so far. So it's getting crazy.
What, the postage, you mean?
No, just what's going on. Everything from the tape, from
I have some stuff to
Downcast to Alterna. I do want to see, Eric, can I talk you into showing that monkey page, or is that just too much?
I can show more than that. Give me a minute. I'm going to go grab some stuff.
Do it. It's fantastic. We still have people where people are still guessing. Sounds like Charlie has uncovered an infestation of cardboard with a sinister twist. What a pitch.
Yeah, man. K-Manifesto. Write it down.
Let's see. I think Clint got our heat from Texas. Jasper, you from Texas? It was really nice here yesterday. Yeah, today was quite nice. I'm actually hoping for some snow. We have some snow on the ground, but I was hoping for a little bit more. It would be nice.
Oh, yeah. Do you usually have a white Christmas out there? I have no idea what.
Generally, yeah, it snows a lot here. They say we have the greatest snow on Earth. I think it's a marketing scheme. Some say it's a marketing scheme.
Is it
I
some of
think
that
it's
stuff
true.
that everybody goes to ski on? You get that by
Yeah.
your house?
Yeah, I mean it's the mountains are just right there. I can go. I used to snowboard. I don't do it so much anymore, but it's really convenient. It's like 20 minutes, and you're up in the canyon, and you can go snowboarding. Uh, CG Oracle says snow in Salt Lake City sucks. I don't know. Tell that to the Olympians, I guess, that
Yeah.
had the Winter
My-
Olympics here. I don't
My
know.
brother-in-law is a snowboarder. He was, I don't know, he was semi-pro, or he was semi. What does it
He was
call it when
legit
they give you stuff and you use it?
sponsored.
Sponsored. Yeah.
Wow.
So he still gets. Uh-oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
My
I mean,
phone just went. My phone just went down. And Salt Lake City is his absolute favorite place on earth. He would go
Yeah.
there as often as he could. Everybody, they'd all go on their trips, and I would stay home and draw. Good luck,
So
everybody.
Yeah, I'm not an expert on it, but there's something to do with the dryness. So, like, have you guys ever been skiing or snowboarding?
yeah.
Okay, so like when you get into like hard, like wet snow, it's difficult. When it's nice powder, like dry snow, it's just smooth and you can carve correctly, and it just goes so much better. So, I guess I don't have anything to compare it to, but I guess we've got a lot of that kind of snow.
I see.
Yeah.
I had a
Do
lot
you-
of, I think, similar snow, but no mountains when I lived in upstate New York. There were no mountains there, though.
Yeah, you'd just be cross country skiing. I guess that's the best you could do.
Actually, you just have a rucksack on your back, and you just have to road march through the snow.
Hmm.
That was because I was in Fort Drum. I got my patches.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Let me make you. There we go. Big screen. I've been thinking a lot about patches. Do people use patches? They're cool, but maybe it's just me.
Well, here's the deal, my man. I did a survey after Flying Fortress was done, and one of the questions was which perks did you like the most? And I listed all of them, and you can just check the ones that you liked the most. And the patch was the biggest winner.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe if that's the case, we'll have to talk about where you got them made, but maybe we could have a 100K patch. I've been thinking because we're getting so close to 90K for that spine that now I'm like, okay, we got to have what's the 100K? What is it at 100K? And it could be a patch. That's a huge poster right there.
Holy smokes!
Check it out.
What size is that? That's not 11 by 17.
Oh man, it's 24 by 36.
Wow! God damn!
That's
That
huge.
looks
Yeah.
beautiful, Eric. That looks
It came
beautiful.
out great. I have it up on my. Can I show you? I have it up on my wall back here. There it is,
Framed and everything.
framed and everything.
That's cool, man.
Very beautiful. The colors
Yeah.
look incredible, even through the YouTube low grade quality. It looks
Yeah. They're super. These are 100-pound paper. They're super nice looking,
Thick.
and so they're thick, they're sturdy, and they're available on the campaign. They ship separately because, well, they kind of have to because you have to roll them up in a tube. But yeah, I just have this cover because Kenneth drew his artwork a lot smaller, and I don't think I could realistically make it 24 by 36 without losing quality.
It was supposed to be a postcard or a trading card initially, right?
Yeah, and he drew it on 8.5 by 11. So
Wow.
yeah, it was a bit of a I wouldn't say struggle, but it took a little work to get it up to even 11 by 17 for the mini prints that we're getting. So
What exactly do you just stretch it out and cross your fingers, or
no, I mean you can see what the quality is going to look like in terms of any sort of image degradation or pixelation or artifacting. So
okay.
Yeah.
This is over my head. I would stretch it out and cross my fingers. That's all I could do.
I'm saying when you do that, you can see what it will look
you
like.
just you eyeball it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh no, that's sweet. Being able to have that be a cover in and of itself, I think that's the big one. The posters,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though too.
Yeah. And you want to see that page, right?
I do want to see the page. Monkey, do you have a colorist yet, Eric? I know you had one, and then
I'm working on somebody with the ash can. I don't have somebody for the main book yet,
okay.
but I'll share screen. But here it is. You can't. I'm gonna have to share screen, aren't I?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
probably.
can
That's
see it.
cool.
That looks phenomenal.
I
Wow.
know. Solo layout. Yeah, I love the. It just looks alive. It's always that thing. I don't know how to describe it, but great motion in the monkey. His face too. He just looks.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looks together, man. Great
Thank you.
page.
I'll bring up a digital version, share my screen, and all that nonsense.
No, it's good. Are you still wrestling with the idea of inking it in different parts?
Yeah. So I have 4 more pages, and then after that, we're gonna ink. So once she lands in Oz, we go to ink. It's sort of like a play on the black and white to color.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
On the movie.
Very cool. And then potentially the rest of the book is inked, or the rest of the series is inked.
Yeah, I think the only reason it wouldn't be is if it were a flashback to the old world.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And that's just with my artwork. So the ash can is done. The 6 a.m. comics drew an ash can for us, and that's done. And that's obviously his style. He didn't do pencils.
Right.
So, but in terms of the main story and what I'm doing, yeah.
How long's your ash can?
That sounds a little personal, Clint.
The stretch goal was for 8, but we actually made it larger. So there are an extra 4 pages for everybody.
Under promise, over deliver. I love that.
That's the idea.
Very cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, that's another thing I'm playing with is an ash can or mini. Like, I don't really like making the dimensions smaller. Like, I just want it the same size. But I don't know. I've got to think about that because people seem to like that as well as a additional perk. Eddie Winkler for $2. Thanks very much. Says Eric, your art looks better every time I see it. Absolutely. Yeah, it looks great. And you kind of get used to maybe, I don't know. I think this is for everybody, but you start looking at art because you see the same things from campaigns. And then when you see it, for example, on a huge poster, or you see a new page or something, like just in a different context, it's like, oh, wow, that looks great.
So how big, Eric, how big was the art that you actually made that you turned into the poster? You know, DPI wise and dimensions.
Is he frozen? He's frozen.
Oh, I thought he was like thinking really hard.
He's holding awfully still.
There we go. So to answer your question, it was regular. I scan my artwork in at 600 DPI. So that's what I dealt with. But you print at 300, so there are enough pixels there to increase the size for a large poster like that. Just fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you have because I have a scanner, but I never tried this. Well, I mean, I've scanned larger things and I piece it together, but I've only made comic pages digitally. Do you have an 11x7? Does everybody have an 11x17 scanner?
Yeah.
Is that what everybody does? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, not everybody, but all of us normies do.
I don't even rank as a normie.
No.
I was gonna say I don't think normies have 11x17 scanners.
Oh yeah, I mean, normal artists. I mean, you forever before those large format scanners were around, that's what people would do. Or if you were on a budget, you were the teenager in the basement, but you were still scanning your pages in. Because I did that back in the early 2000s, late 90s. So yeah, but
and then piece it
I
together.
got a professional situation going on here, man. I gotta have my 11x17.
All right, I have an even weirder question that I've never even. I remember drawing on the old Bristol pads with the nice blue lines around the outside, and it says, what does it say? Cut and put it together when you want to make a double page spread.
Yeah.
Why don't they just sell, or why not just draw on bigger paper?
I guess
it always seemed like such a strange pain in the ass to try and keep it stitched. I mean, then how do you put it together with tape and stitch it together? And
Yeah, you tape
doesn't
it.
it fall apart and
It's
everything go
masking
wrong?
tape. It opens like a hinge.
Yeah, like
The thing is, everything's made for 11 by 17. So if you're going to put it in a top loader or something, then it works if you have it folded. Oh, there you go.
Is
just
that the
tape on the
page?
back.
Is that the page that's lightning?
Yeah.
Oh, the page is beautiful too.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fall apart easily, or while you're drawing it that way, it doesn't all, I don't know, slip or move.
No.
No, all right. I never tried it.
No, I know some people don't bother with doing the cut, but it matters because that, I guess it would be 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, however much it is. If you don't account for that on the edges, on the outside edges, then that can be a problem with your artwork later during pre-press. It doesn't have the right dimensions.
And so then when you scan that, do you take it apart or do you leave it together and just it hangs outside of the scanner?
No, when I scan it, it's just folded in half when I scan both sides, and and then I stitch it together in Photoshop. And then the fact that this is pencil, like the seam is obvious, but that's just because of the way that shading is with pencils when you're not trying to be like professional chiaroscuro shading.
Rob,
It's just
Rob,
fill it in real quick, get it done.
Your head is in frame, but your mohawk is now so powerful that it has left the frame.
It is we need a double page spread for his mohawk.
It's getting up there. I don't know what to do with it now. It's kind of taken on a life of its own.
Yeah, it's growing.
I hear you.
You might as well keep it going, though. I mean, you've come this far.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna be committed to it.
You're gonna be in Savage Dragon territory shortly.
People really like it though, which is weird. They
I tell
seem
you,
to dig it.
I know Charlie will say if you have it, flaunt it. You know, show it off.
Absolutely.
He's always telling me to take my beanie off. But here's the thing.
Look at the locks. There it is.
Here's the thing, Rob. If you're still there, I feel like he went to go chase down his dog. Here's the thing. If you do have it, and then you want to do something with it, you have to like run it by committee to say, hey, can I get my hair cut now? Is it okay? Or are you guys going to riot?
Yeah, it's like the bunny suit, but
yeah.
I didn't agree to it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just a thing, and now it's like it's a thing.
That's like having 8-bit music, 8-bit obnoxious music at the beginning of every video. Now it's like you have to say. But did you guys notice my not too subtle? Look at that.
It was very not too subtle.
Hey, is that wait?
I didn't notice it, to be fair.
Is that the sweatshirt?
I got some t-shirts printed, and I wanted to try a hoodie, so I did, and I'm wearing it right now, and I quite like it. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to be actually I did this kind of quietly. I mentioned I was going to do it, but I'm shipping out the t-shirts here pretty soon. So, if you backed a t-shirt, you're going to get them. I ordered t-shirts and I ordered sizes, so I actually took it out of the campaign, so you can't get one right now. I might open it up again if there's demand for it.
Was the sweatshirt even an option?
No, I splurged. I just wanted a sweatshirt with it. I thought I'll try it out, so I did it, and I think it looks pretty cool.
That looks great.
For my wife likes to wear sweatshirts. I should make her a Battle Brick Road sweatshirt.
Yeah, man. I was looking everywhere for suppliers. I ended up just doing Teespring, and I did some wear tests and stuff. And they're nice shirts. The printing stays on there good. So I'm happy. So I think that's where I'm going. So, but they let you choose what kind of t-shirt you want or what kind of hoodie.
Yeah.
And so I went with the top, the best. So the t-shirts are super comfortable. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think people are going to like them.
I'm excited about t-shirts.
Yeah.
What
I know.
we need to do, we've got patches down, right? I've got the patches. I need to get Battle Brick Road sweatbands for the athletic types.
Yeah, you could wear. You can get leggings printed. You know, You could walk around with those. What would go better with a mohawk than a pair of leggings?
A pair
What
of
are
leggings
leg-
with Rob's mohawk on them.
No, wait. What are leggings?
They're
What was-
like they're almost like yoga pants.
The
Like
tights, the printed tights.
women
but
wear
Clint-
them.
Clint was saying it very strangely.
I know.
Leggings.
I don't know. I don't wear the leggings. Yeah.
Leggings.
Did you guys? Sorry to self-promote for a second. Did you guys see what Kyle Ritter did to the Rob Willis cover of mine?
Mhm.
I did.
Yeah, we've seen it. You don't need to show it. It's fine.
Okay. I'm sure it did.
He had just got cover blocked.
I don't know. Can we put it on leggings?
Yeah.
The leggings. I don't know. I don't wear the. Show us, Rob. We want to see
Yeah.
what Kyle Ritter did to it.
Just don't put it on a mini skirt and then have the swastika prominent on the front of it.
Let's see.
Is there a
Let's add this.
swastika on the replicator?
Shoo. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
Amazing.
That's the guy, man.
Ritter
I
and
can't-
Willis together. Is that the first time Kyle colored?
I'm pretty
Rob's
sure
work?
Eddie Winkler has the very first collaboration, but he had it done a while ago.
Yeah.
All I know of. And then there's this one too.
Fragaboom.
Wow. Oh, he's finished. That's so cool. Well, I was just talking. Who was I talking? I was talking to Vaughn about this. The white background
Yeah.
gets overlooked too much, but that
It's
makes
perfect.
it makes a great cover because
Yep.
it's very readable across the room. They sell better when they have white backgrounds
Yep.
on the shelves.
And some man butt for the ladies.
Right. He was talking about that too.
Anna will be pleased. And did Matt Yackey color that one?
Yeah. The whole crew. You can see here. Boom, Shelby and Yaki. So
Oh, cool.
I have a Frega Matt Yackey piece too.
you do.
I do. He did a
Do
trading
you
card for
have
me.
Shelby though? That's the thing. Do you have
That's true, I
the
didn't.
trifecta?
In Battlebrick Road, Eric?
Yeah, we got a trading card.
Very nice.
Do I have to share my screen
Oh, man.
again?
I mean, might as
Clint,
well.
we've got to get
It might
Fraga.
crash again.
We've
Might
got to
crash.
We've got to
Didn't
get some
crash.
art from Fraga for us.
That would be fantastic, man. I'm always happy to accept variant covers from these guys. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Everybody watching, look at all that nice artwork showing for Rob, and here comes some Battlebrick Road. Look at that. Everybody hit the thumbs up, like it. Go
That's-
smash that button. Love it. Look at that. That is
The original
gorgeous.
right here.
Nice.
Maybe I can get a reflection of the colored piece on the original to make it look like it's.
Ooh.
Like an 80s photography piece. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
fantastic.
That's cool, man. I gotta wait. No, remove. Add to
It's
this.
been show and tell, hasn't it? Show and tell night.
Basically, yeah. And that's all. Like me, I was just like, I just want to show some stuff. T-shirt stuff. I have the T-shirt, but it's I washed it actually, so I don't actually have it. It's in the laundry.
And Matt
Yeah,
Yankee
man.
colored the gorilla too.
Yes.
That dude is awesome.
Yeah, it was just Dan drew it and Matt colored it. So
Who inked it?
Dan,
Dan did.
I
Okay.
assume. Yeah, it's just his signature.
All right, there you go.
So
Free trading card
almost
for all
as good
back.
as mine, but not quite.
Yeah.
Now it's
Well,
become
yours is the cover.
Sorry, I'm just looking through the chat. Did I miss anything?
That's right. I got to bounce, fellas. I got a early thing.
Okay.
Everybody hit
Clean
that
up those
like button.
jars.
Good to talk to you all. See you as soon as I can. I've
All
got to
right.
draw. I've got to draw anti-vape ads, and I've got an early call. I'm drawing Clint. Our book is
Yeah.
all about people smoking and drawing anti-vape ads.
I know.
This is 2 layers less than smoking, and that's still no good for anyone in the world. I'm so confused. So,
Your creativity is getting whiplash, I think.
it is, and I had to. The note that I kept getting was these people are too good looking. I had to redraw the mom through a whole spot. As far they said, no, you're making a mom that's sort of this 40-year-old attractive lady. We needed. It just looks like someone that's cast out of SAG. but we need a woman that looks like she's Nathan Lane in a dress. And I was just like, what?
We need someone that's sagging, not cat.
Yeah,
that's
like,
exactly
not from
right.
SAG.
All right, fellas. Good to see you, Rob. Good to see you, Eric. Good to see you, Clint.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Yeah, mate.
Charlie.
Like,
See you, Charlie. All right. All right. So show and tell. Let's look at some campaigns here. Rob, are your campaign, is it closed? You're open. You closed the campaign, but you're in demand, right?
mhm.
All right. Let's
Yeah, fantastic. We had like 516 backers, I think it was, before close. The highest ever we've ever raised. It was just incredible, amazing stuff.
pulling it up. Oh, I gotta share my screen. Let's be professional about this. Here we go. Here we go. Replicator 3. That's great. $34,000. It's growing. Most backers. What was your last one? Let's compare them for fun.
We had 509, but that was including in demand as well. So we beat that in the 60 days, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Like for me, it was like just recently I passed. So Downcast 2 passed Downcast 1. Obviously, the total funding raised blew it out of the water, but even the backer number is surpassed it. So I don't know. It's cool with crowdfunding. You really do. You don't see the same drop in backers like as you would normally in comics from a number 1 to a number 2.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
It is. It's like it's has solved one of the biggest problems in comics. Like you don't know when to cancel the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's dropping in sales. So fantastic, man. New cover here by Dan Fraga. How many covers do you have on this?
3.
3 covers.
Technically 4, but the 4th one kind of just happened. That was Kyle just colored the Rob Willis cover.
Oh yeah.
And he dropped it like 2 days before we shut down. So it went off. Like I had like 6 people, request posters straight away for it. And we've sold 11 posters already. So it was going bananas.
So cool, man. That's beautiful. I can't figure out what does Kyle Ritter do that makes it look so much better. Do you know what I mean? Like
Lighting.
There's lens flare happening.
And I don't just mean that. I mean, like, he understands lighting, light sources.
Yeah.
I think lighting is probably the most important thing to do when you're coloring, which is why you can have coloring like this that looks great, or even something like what Elizabeth does, which is really pulled back and a little bit less detailed, but they get lighting right, and that's why it looks so good.
Right.
I think like he's got this ability to choose the right color as well. Like that red sky at nighttime, he's done it. He's just made it look. And those purples in that sky, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I've seen a few of those. Have you seen them like on Twitter where they'll post, hey, here's a cover, like go ahead and color it. Your boy Zach did a video on it once where a bunch of people colored the same pinup and with no instruction. And it's just interesting to see color choices and how that makes a huge difference. Yeah, it like affects the whole color of the piece and the mood and all of that just from you picking which colors. Let's see here. Eddie Winkler for $5. Thank you. Says under 5 hours left in the first 30 days of Sovereign Wolf, Clan Destiny, free poster before time runs out. So you get a free poster if you back it before the end of the first 30 days. We need to look at Sovereign Wolf. That's one that just looks fantastic. And I don't think I've ever really looked at it on stream.
He's done so well, Eddie. I'm so impressed with what he's done with this campaign.
He's done great. And here's the thing for all you, for anybody really, is his book's done, guys. Like I still need to work on the print file, but like it's done.
Did you lettered it? I don't even have to ask. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 100 pages. I did 50 of them. There's like 50-page story, and there's 1 or 2 ash cans, and then a thing in the like character bio stuff, whatever you call it, backup material, back matter.
Yeah.
but like everything's pretty much wrapped, so it's not like you're going to be waiting for a long time before you get it. And that's what I'm moving towards with my future endeavors, is to get more under my belt. It's like what you're doing with your books as well, Clint. So
Yeah.
I think
It
that's the
just-
next step for a lot of us, is to have more done by the time we are ready to rock and roll. Not everybody can do that, but
Yeah.
if you
It's
can
a
do it.
it's definitely it's a goal. Yeah, you can't it's expensive. Like and
Mhm.
that's the big thing that I'm coming across. The way like ideally I would love to have 6 issues done and do a full 6 issue worth or 5 even for a trade paperback, and have that go out first, and then you have the the run go through Alterna. That's what I'd love to do, but it's so expensive to finance all that, and then the risk, which you just don't know if people are going to back it. That I don't know. It's such a huge risk to do it, but I'm moving that direction slowly. We'll see if it pays off. I guess I don't know. I'm optimistic about it. I think that's I don't know. It's just nice to back the campaign, and then you get the book, and then and you know what I mean. You move on to the next step. So
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like you kind of have to. For most people, have to kind of get that ball rolling almost slowly, like start behind and then catch your way up.
yeah,
Like what you've done, like what I'm doing. So, but not Eddie.
he started
impressed.
there.
I'm just impressed with how much everyone's art has improved. Like everyone, like even you guys, like Fatal is better than Downcast. Battle Brick Road is better than Flying Fortress. But like Eddie, like this is like a new guy, and look at the quality of this art. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
Top notch. You like interior pages. That's the thing too, is I always see a good cover and then you're like, well, what does it look like inside? It's amazing. Professional. IDW, like I for some reason IDW is this benchmark for me, that they're low end. They should be higher quality than they are, I guess, if that makes sense. But if I say this is better than IDW, then I don't know. Like, it's just like it should be. People should be getting it. You know what I mean? It should be seen everywhere. But yeah, IDW's books are seen everywhere. I don't know. They're in comic shops all over the place.
Yeah,
that looks so cool. Yeah, great looking book. Let me post the link. Eddie Winkler, thanks for the super chats too. And there we go. Post the link if you haven't backed it yet. It's a great time to do it. There's 4 hours left in their first. I'm assuming that means they're extending it, but it's an important time. It's a good reminder, and it does give the campaign a good bump. This is one that 15,000. That's a successful campaign. That's great, but I guarantee they need more money.
Yeah.
Really. So even though the book's done, he did all the right things here. This is a good one to support, especially because it's done. That's great.
Good value too.
Yeah. What do you get here? This
You get
is free poster. That's right. Just for backing it today versus tomorrow.
6x9 print, 3 trading cards for $25.
How many pages is this thing? It says 48. 100 pages? Wow.
I don't know how many that's. I know there's more than 50 of story. Like 100.
You should put that at the top, Eddie. Eddie, put that at the top of the very top of the campaign.
There it is. Yeah, I'd love to see that at the top. 100 pages. That's a good selling point. Oven content, including 50-page main story. So you're getting 50-page main story, which is substantial. And then the other 50 of I don't know what. Oh, 18-page sequential story. So an 18-page backup, an 8-page side story. Fantastic. 10 pages of pinups, and everything here looks amazing. Everything. That's great, man.
Those first couple of pages remind me of John Malin's art, actually.
I was gonna say, I was almost gonna read John Mayland because it did. I can
cool,
see
man.
this could connect to Graveyard Shift. There could be a crossover. It could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, they do have a crossover. There's a Graveyard Shift cover.
Oh, I didn't know.
or a poster. Sorry, I think is that the limited one, Eddie? Remind me. Yeah, it's. I don't know where it is, but it's on that page. You can see it. It's I think it's at the top, but I could be mistaken. But it's like Sovereign Wolf versus Graveyard Shift.
I'm scrolling up. Sorry, guys. I'm just experiencing this. I mean, I've looked through the campaign before,
Somewhere.
probably 4 or 5 times, but again, I
I'm
haven't
thinking of a
showed
different
it. So
campaign. It might be.
Eddie Winkler for $5. Thanks, Clint. Thanks for showing it, Clint. My pleasure. It looks fantastic looking book. So
It's at the bottom, he says.
congratulations. At the bottom, we'll scroll down there.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is. That's so cool, man.
Nice colors too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the fact that we all own our own IP means you can do crossovers. That's I don't know. That's fun. I like that a lot.
For sure.
I still want to do that trading card game. It's not really a trading card game. A card game where you fight indie crossover fighter. I already had the game made. It worked perfectly. But I want to like revamp it so you just take some characters from the Replicator, take some characters from Battle Brick Road. Like you have your own little cards and their abilities, and you could play a game with it. I think
Hell yeah.
it'd be fun, man.
That's cool.
It's designed like it would just be a matter of the art, I guess. One of these days, I think I'll do it. We'd have to do like a Gen 1 and pick, I don't know, like 6 books or something like that. It could be all of us, pick 6, and then you have your characters, and then kind of see how it goes if people are interested in it. People like trading cards, so I don't see why they wouldn't like a trading cards that you can play a game with. I think that's fun.
Flynn and Ghost and Scarecrow.
It'd be sweet.
That would be sick.
You pick them and then you fight. Like they have moves they do, and I've got all the rules all made and everything. It worked. Play tested it. Never happened though. Very cool. So that's Sovereign Wolf.
Would you do that on Kickstarter though, Clint? Because that's where the gaming people are.
It is, but honestly, I think it would just come down to like Comicsgate fans. You know what I mean? Right? I mean,
yeah.
If they want it, that they would go to Indiegogo to get it. I would assume, but it wouldn't take much either, really, to make the problem would get into like, well, these are your characters, you'd have to figure out a way to how you're gonna divvy up the funds and what your responsibilities are if you're just loaning your characters over, you know what I mean? Or like, is there a licensing fee? All of that kind of stuff. I'm not even sure how you would deal with it, but we could figure it out. I think it would be worth a shot. I totally want to do it. Deltaverse Comics for $1.99 says Johnny Law can join in one of the future gens. That would be cool. I'd love to. I mean, even say like, okay, well, we have the rules. This is the game. Here's the template for how much space your art needs to take up. Here's, the space for the stats, for each card. You pop it into the template. We have a printer, so it's consistent, but you could sell them in your own campaign, potentially. I think that would be cool. Yeah. But they're the same game. You could still play. I think it would totally work. I've got it all figured out. Almost. Let's see. Very cool. All right, so that's Replicator 3 as well. I'll post this link. How far along are you on this one, Rob?
All the inks and pencils are done. We're working on colors now. I used the funds from the success of the previous one to fund this. So all the artists are paid, and they got a bonus the other day, which I paid out of pocket because the money hasn't come through on this yet. So killing it, really. Just it went so well that I'm really excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, looks great. And then we have to take a look at Battle Brick Road comics.
I think it's #1 trending. Oh, maybe not.
Oh shoot!
It must have just dropped off.
It's like that would make it convenient. You guys see that David Finch has this Red Sonja cover? It's got 19,000. I just think David Finch is doing. I mean, it's just a variant cover, but still.
I mean, Jimmy Reyes had a cover of a Finch cover on his campaign.
Really? Wow.
Dragon Rage, yeah. But he's inked him before, so like he has an in.
Oh, I was gonna say it would. I
Yeah.
wonder if he would. Wheels were turning. I was like, how do I get David Finch to do a cover for me? That would be pretty
Yeah.
epic. Getting Eric Canetti would be awesome too. Rob, that's pretty cool. All right,
Gonna happen. Replicator 4. It's gonna happen. He's a really good dude too.
Absolutely.
yeah, I have. We've
Camera
DM'd
there.
just a little bit, but yeah, he's a cool dude. And I know he's doing his own. I don't know if he started making videos yet. He's doing his own videos, so that's the plan. That's great.
Yeah, he's going to release Arc Athena in Q3 this or next year. So
It looks amazing.
he's lettering it.
I'm lettering it. I've
You're
seen
lettering it too. I
Yeah.
don't know if I knew that or not.
It's
you
amazing.
letter everything.
I not everything, but I do get some pretty good gigs.
That's great. I keep thinking, like I've talked to my wife about this. I need to find some little thing because there's a market here, but I need to find my little thing that I can do that just, like I can't live off of writing comics. It just doesn't. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
So it's like if I could find something, I could fulfill campaigns. I know John Malin's doing that, but I don't know. Like there's a few things. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but I bet I could do something, and it could be cool, like Eric.
Diversify.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Battlebrick Road 74,000. That's
Yeah.
great. Was this recent? You just crossed
Very
the
recent. Yeah,
threshold.
we had a good number of backers that came in. About, I don't know, 10 backers or so that came in the past couple of days. I don't know if the campaign was featured anywhere or if it was, whatever. Sometimes you're like, did somebody like talk about this on stream or because there's some like randomly like 3 days in a row I got a handful of backers each day. So
that's happened to me too. I mean, it's weird. Like sometimes you can trace it back and be like, oh, Ethan mentioned it in a stream or something.
Mhm.
But sometimes, yeah, I have no idea why.
Well, yeah, I guess I did do a big update. So it might have been because of that too, like a big end of the year, like this is where we're at sort of update.
Yeah.
So it could have been like people getting that reminder, like, oh yeah, I wanted to back this book. So because it's not just backers that get updates. As long as they favorite the campaign, they put the little heart there at the top, they get those updates as well. So
Oh, cool.
yeah,
That's
there's
good.
more artwork on the campaign. No, I should probably put the badass
Mhm.
monkey up there.
Let me scroll down. That's a great page. This is a really cool page too. But again, it's just like the monkey one. The flying monkey was just, I don't know. It's just really, it's a great page.
Thanks, man.
Are you selling?
That one.
You selling these original ones too?
Yeah. Yeah.
On here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. $300. You can get the monkey one for three. Are they random or do people choose? How did you figure
You'll
out?
get to choose. There will be a list that goes out and you can pick the one you want.
Yeah. That's cool.
The only ones that won't be for sale are the ones that are going to the Citizen of Oz $500 tier. So if you get drawn into the book, you're going to get that original page that you're in as well. So, and those are all going to be inked because those people are going to be in Munchkin Land. So we don't have Munchkins in Munchkin Land, but at least not dancing in colorful. What'd you call them? Not yoga pants. What were they?
The lollipop.
Leggings.
Leggings. Yeah.
Leggings. Clint, you know who you should speak to? You should speak to Adam Lawson because he does board games.
Oh, he does.
I didn't know that name.
He's got one on Kickstarter right now called Asunder, and he's done one previously as well.
That's there's definitely a market out there for crowdfunded board games. It's kind of nuts. Yeah. I got into it a little bit, but I didn't know at the time. I just didn't know much about crowdfunding, and it was a learning experience. But yeah, I'll have to talk to him. He's doing a book. Was it the Book of the Dead? Book of
the Kill Journal.
Kill Journal.
That's okay. Yeah.
Some kind of book. Kill Journal, which is a really good looking book too. He's a good guy too. Deltaverse Comics for $1.99. Thank you. Says the beauty of CG is there are no limits on who you can be. Yeah, that's the thing. I think you got to be creative on even just monetizing your YouTube channel, like basic stuff that you should be doing anyway. That's why I'm trying to get better and get the channel memberships and stuff. And I think there's more though, honestly. I want to contribute. So $4.99 from Joe Catapano. I hope I said that correctly. I'm sorry. Shameless plug. Sign up for my cyberpunk book, Star Circuit, launches February 16th on Indiegogo. Oh, good to know.
Joe's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he is. It's a good looking book.
It looks amazing.
Cyberpunk.
He's doing some Scarecrow fan art for his. He has a fan art video thing that he does, and he's doing a Scarecrow.
Oh, sweet.
Derek on hippie.
The bar is ever rising on the quality of stuff coming out. I love it. This is a question I just spotted out. So Nicholas Greer asks, does Indiegogo offer a way to create a mailing list? Yes, you create a pre-launch page. That's what they call it. So when you're making your campaign, make sure you make a pre-launch page. You can do it before you have anything in your campaign at all. And basically, it's a landing page is all it is. And then they'll add email addresses, and then it'll give you can export them into an Excel file, and you'll have all their emails. That's how it works.
Yep. You have 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months to add to it. So I strongly suggest that. And actually, I forgot one little announcement too. You guys remember it was over a year ago. I wrote a Silver Streak story, and they launched that thing.
Oh yeah,
didn't get
I
funded.
remember that.
Yeah, so they Chuck Dixon was on the book too. Basically, it was 3 golden age superhero stories. They're relaunching that, but they've made some changes, and so I'm trying to be up on it. And that's what I said. Do you have a pre-launch page yet? Because we gotta talk about it. So anyway, the Silver Streak actually has a new artist for the book for my story, so it's kind of fun to see. I've seen 2 different versions of pages from different artists, but it looks great. So I'll keep you all posted on that. But
I've got something to show you guys too. It's from Kozor. Clayton did it the other day, and it is probably one of the best pieces of art I've seen in a while.
This is the stream. This is show and tell.
Yep.
And while he's looking that up, Battle Brick Road, if you haven't backed it, you got to see where Eric's going, especially with these flying monkeys. They're so cool. Did that? The link is in the chat.
You can go ahead and pin it to the top.
I saw this.
It's so good.
Can I do
How
it?
good is that?
Who colored this?
I think his name's Michael Pedro.
Michael Pedro. Yep.
Yeah. It is beautiful.
So cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. What is this? Just a pinup? Like, what's the?
Yeah, they just added it on for all backers that back Kozor. They're just going to chuck it in free. So it's sick. I said to him, like, you should maybe hold on to it and use it for a cover for issue 2, because I think it's the best thing on the campaign, and I think his other work's exceptional. But this, I don't know. There's something about this that takes it to a whole new level for me. I don't know.
Absolutely.
It's incredible.
The level of detail on it, like even just the lighting, the wrinkles on his hood. I don't know. It looks like it's cut from flesh of something. Like he's wearing a skin suit.
It is, yeah. He cut off the face of a fish lord, and he wears that as his helmet now.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks like it. Like it comes. It's like leathered. It's wrinkly. Again, the lighting really adds to that. That's so cool. Nice, man.
It's really good.
Really good stuff.
Mm.
Raising the bar. Cool. So I'm doing a little backup story. I'm drawing it myself because you have to start somewhere.
You do.
I'm not going to show anything yet, but I'm having fun doing it.
And that's the backup story for the Silver Streak?
No. It'll be for the next Downcast.
Downcast. Okay.
Just a little short one. But I don't know. I'm having fun doing it. It makes me realize it's a good way to get a lot of respect for good art when you see it, because it's hard to do. It's not easy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's the underwater guy. You got it. I'm doing a little origin story for him, real short, but it's going to be fun. So anyway, that's it, guys. This has been a fun stream. I like showing off all the stuff, like looking at books, especially new fun stuff. I don't know, it's a lot of fun. So
Hey, I got something else to show.
another one. Let's see it.
The link's in the private chat.
Slick Rick says Clint's art is full of clouds and stickmen. You know me too well. Let's see, private chat.
Yeah.
Link. Oh, is this your lettering stuff?
Yeah, like it's live. Like it's official. It's an official website now. It's not just like a placeholder thing. So
Nice.
this is where I'm going to teach people how to letter their own comic books. And you can sign up there, and I will collect your email address, and I will sell it to China. And if you want to get started right now, you can buy my templates from Gumroad. Those are the same templates I use to letter my comic books.
So these are the, like in Illustrator, the templates, like the layers and all that.
Absolutely, yeah. And
Everything
you know what?
template, yeah.
When I had this plan to make a video, and with Gumroad, I can alter that at any time, and if it gets updated, anybody that buys it gets the update, which is really neat. So like, I'm gonna add a video to it that shows like this is how you use it, and this is how you can each layer works and all of that. And I meant to do that last week, but I was busy drawing flying gorillas. So you know how it is, and it's Christmas, so we'll see. But I'm gonna try to get that video on there before the end of the year. But
Nice.
if you're savvy enough within Illustrator to know what you at least know how layers work, you can use those templates right now. So
Nice. I know how layers work.
yeah.
There you go.
So howtolettercomics.com, and more videos will be coming. There will be a lot of instructional stuff.
That's awesome.
.com too. Look at you.
Premium. Yeah.
Fancy. This is another thing I need to do over my little, I've got 2 weeks off for Christmas here, and I'm trying to get everything done that I need to. And one of those is make a website. So I need to do that. I guarantee you whatever domain name I want to use is taken. So, and if it wasn't, then somebody's going to take it now because I mentioned it on a stream.
Yep,
They'll try to sell it to me for, lots of money. All right, cool stuff. I appreciate you guys coming on from the stream. I'm going to close it off now, but I'm going to try some Instagram too, guys. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm going to play around with it. We'll see how it goes. But thanks everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow on a regular video.
See you, chat. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.